And at 11 noon tonight, marijuana going more mainstream from a new mega store in Sacramento to the main stage at the State Fair. What was illegal just a few years ago is now a major cash crop. Well, since marijuana was legalized for recreational use, there's been a large number of pot shops that opened in the Sacramento region.
And now a new store right across the street from the Arden Fair Mall is taking it to a new level, and this could be a sign of how the industry is growing. KCRA3's Orko Manna joins us live from Sacramento with how that store could be a sign of what's to come. Orko?
Well, Edie, the whole building here behind me is the dispensary. It's the largest one we've ever seen here in the Sacramento area. The cannabis company who runs it says its size and its proximity to the other retail businesses here shows how the industry is becoming normalized.
Consider this a cannabis mall, and these are little kiosks in the mall.
Pot products line the walls of the newest marijuana dispensary in Sacramento, but what sets it apart from others in the city is its sheer size.
7,700 square feet, over 1,000 products.
The cannabis company Colas says their passion project is the largest marijuana megastore in Northern California, and here there's an emphasis on education.
The Canna Curious is the fastest growing group now. They're a bit on the fence. They're going, I'm just waiting for somebody to educate me, bring me in, let me know how to use it, what I need, what to expect.
That's why certain areas of the dispensary are dedicated to teaching customers. This is where companies can explain the whole pot process from planting to packaging. And there's even a living room complete with couches and board games.
A very casual setting to be very open, transparent to discuss how they're using cannabis.
Oh, I've always been interested in one of these.
Customers happy with the help.
I think it would be great for the community, great for bringing people in, and also makes them feel more welcome.
The goal is to normalize the industry. Employees say a big part of that here is the store's location in a major shopping district in the Arden area.
Being able to know, like, I don't have to hide what I do for a living anymore is just honestly a huge blessing that words can't describe how grateful I am for that.
Business leaders say this megastore shows just how far the cannabis industry has come here in California, and they're expecting even more growth in the future.
We're going to continue to work on expanding retail access.
Lindsay Robinson, executive director of the California Cannabis Industry Association, tells me one reason to have more mega stores is to encourage customers to stay away from the illegal marijuana market.
We want legal cannabis businesses to be able to survive and thrive because that really helps ensure public safety.
Colas hoping their megastore helps in that process.
It's now normal. The new normal is here. That is the biggest benefit.
Now, today was more of a soft opening for this location, but they'll be having a ribbon cutting ceremony and a grand opening tomorrow at 9 a.m. Reporting live in Sacramento tonight, Orko Manna, KCRA 3 News.
Orko, thank you. And you can also see how much the cannabis industry has grown by looking at tax revenue for the state and profits for businesses. A recent study showed the cannabis industry in Sacramento alone took in more than $880 million last year.
Well, the California State Fair is set to open tomorrow morning, and one of the new features this year at the fair will be the first ever cannabis exhibit. It is 7,500 square feet of celebration of the state's cannabis industry. There's no weed for sale there, but this exhibit will feature 55 different speakers, documentaries, and cannabis experts. There'll also be the 60 winners of the state's first ever Cannabis Flower Awards. And while you'll not be allowed to smoke any of the cannabis there at the exhibit, you can actually drink some.
Yeah, this is from Lehua Brands that'll be selling a number of cannabis-infused drinks and slushies. All of the drinks are supposed to be THC-free so that they'll meet all the guidelines set by the State Fair. The drinks are infused with cannabis grown from California.
And Jones Soda is also getting into the marijuana-infused beverage business. The Seattle-based company released its Mary Jones line of sodas this weekend at a number of Sacramento dispensaries. The drinks come in a number of flavors, including root beer, green apple, and orange cream.